Some of these shotguns might look impressive, while others are just downright deadly. Because I just found the deadliest shotguns you can get your hands on. Let's get started. Number 7. Mossberg 590S Retrograde. Kicking things off at number 7. And do not let the ranking fool you. This gun alone would end most people's lists. The Mossberg 590S Retrograde is a pump-action 12-gauge built on over 5 decades of the most stubborn, most battle-proven reliability in American shotgun history. What makes this one genuinely insane is its ability to cycle mini shells, standard 2 3/4-inch loads, and 3-inch magnum shells without a single adjustment. You load it, and it just figures life out. Barrel sits at 18.5 inches, overall length is 38.5 inches, and it weighs approximately 7.25 pounds empty. Capacity is 9+1 rounds with standard shells, which means you are walking around with 10 rounds of 12 gauge before you even think about reloading. The aluminum alloy receiver, the ambidextrous tang safety, the anti-jam elevator, and that gorgeous wood furniture that is heat-resistant and built to survive abuse that would make synthetic stock sweet. Mossberg has active military contracts. There's a reason for that. And if your argument against a pump shotgun is that you cannot mag dump like a teenager at an airsoft arena, I have 2 words for you: therapy and practice. Next up, we step into semi-auto territory, and number 6 is already looking at number 7 like it owes it money. Number 6, Beretta A400 Xtreme Plus. Number 6, the Beretta A400 Xtreme Plus. If this shotgun were a person, it would show up to your duck blind in a suit and still outshoot everyone by a humiliating margin. This is a gas-operated semi-automatic 12-gauge chambered for shells up to 3.5 inches. Let that breathe. 3.5 inches. That is for people who look at standard 3-inch loads and whisper the word cute. Barrel lengths range from 26 to 30 inches. Weight runs around 6 pounds 14 ounces. The receiver is aircraft-grade aluminum alloy, and the magazine holds 4+1 rounds. The magic is Beretta's blink inertia-assisted gas system, which cycles so fast and so smoothly that follow-up shots feel illegal. The kickoff mega recoil reduction system cuts felt recoil by up to 70%. Beretta has been making firearms since 1526. 500 years. They were doing this before the United States existed. Hold on. Number 5 is something that makes tactical operators have actual fever dreams at night. Number 5. Kel-Tec KSG-25. Number 5. The Kel-Tec KSG-25. This is not a shotgun. This is a declaration of war against conventional thinking, basic decency, and the concept of running out of ammunition. The KSG-25 is a bullpup pump-action 12-gauge with a dual-2 magazine system, so aggressive it should come with a warning label and possibly a lawyer. Total capacity is 24+1 rounds of 2 3/4-inch shells. 24 rounds in a pump gun, with an overall length of just 30.5 inches and an 18.5-inch barrel. For context, a standard AR-15 with a 30-round magazine looks at the KSG-25 and feels personally attacked. The dual magazine tubes sit parallel beneath the barrel, and you switch between them with a selector lever at the base of the ejection port. The full-length Picatinny rail on top is ready for any optic, light, or laser your mortgage can survive, and the downward ejection is ambidextrous so your brass does not fly into your buddy's face. Empty weight is approximately 9 pounds, which is the price you pay for carrying what is essentially a portable artillery installation. The KSG-25 is the firearm that news anchors describe as military style even though it is a civilian pump gun. It has terrified people who have never touched a firearm simply by existing. That is a level of presence most people spend their whole lives chasing. If you think that was unhinged, number 4 has absolutely zero chill and we are here for every single bit of it. Number 4, Browning Maxus II. Number 4, the Browning Maxus II. If the Beretta A400 is Italian elegance, the Browning Maxus II is American overachievement in physical form. Gas-operated semi-automatic, 12-gauge, handles everything from lightweight 2 3/4-inch target loads all the way up to 3.5-inch magnum shells. One gun, every load, 0 adjustments. The Speed Load Plus feature lets you top off the magazine in one smooth motion that feels so satisfying it should probably require a prescription. Barrel options run from 26 to 30 inches in backboard configurations that tighten your patterns and reduce friction to almost nothing. Weight sits around 6 pounds 15 ounces. The Inflex technology recoil pad redirects recoil down and away from your face rather than straight into your cheekbone. And the power drive gas system self-regulates automatically with every shell type you feed it. The DuraTouch armor coating on the stock resists scratches, moisture, UV damage, and apparently the crushing humiliation of being compared to inferior shotguns. Magazine holds 4+1 rounds, and the lightning trigger has a shorter pull and a more defined reset than what you find on most competitors. Hunters who switch to the Maxxis 2 routinely report never going back. That is not marketing. That is peer pressure from a really good gun. Alright, we are at the top 3, and I need you to understand. The top 3 are not normal. Number 3, Benelli M4 Tactical. Number 3, the Benelli M4 Tactical. If you know, you know. And if you do not know, you are about to have a very serious experience. The M4 is a semi-automatic 12-gauge running on Benelli's auto-regulating gas-operated system, called ARGO. Unlike traditional gas systems that bleed gas from the barrel and potentially foul your action over time, the ARGO system uses 2 self-cleaning stainless steel pistons positioned right at the gas ports on the barrel. The result is a system that runs cleaner, runs harder, and goes longer between cleanings than virtually anything else in this class. Barrel length is 18.5 inches, overall length with the stock extended is 40 inches, and weight is approximately 7.8 pounds. Standard capacity is 5+1 rounds, with extended magazine tubes bringing it to 7+1. The pistol grip stock is adjustable for length of pull. The Picatinny rail is factory installed from the factory floor, and the Ghost Ring sight system is precise enough for aimed slug shots at distances that will make your rifle shooting friends deeply uncomfortable. Here's what matters most. The United States Marine Corps adopted the M4 as their standard combat shotgun. The Italian military uses it. Law enforcement agencies across the world use it. This gun has been through more real-world torture testing than any laboratory could ever design, and it has come back asking for more every single time. The civilian version is mechanically identical to the military version. You are buying exactly what the Marines carry. Let that be a fact you sit with today. Number 2 is coming, and I genuinely cannot describe it without my blood pressure going up. Brace yourself. Number 2, Fostech Origin 12. Number 2, the Fostech Origin 12. I want everybody to take a breath because what I am about to describe is real. It exists. It is legal. And that fact alone has caused more than a few very uncomfortable government meetings. The Origin 12 is a semi-automatic, magazine-fed, 12-gauge shotgun. Read that again. Magazine-fed. The Origin 12 accepts detachable box magazines in 5, 10, and 20-round capacities, and detachable drum magazines holding up to 25 rounds of 12-gauge shells. 25 rounds of 12-gauge in a drum, in a semi-automatic, that you can carry. The gas-operated action has an adjustable regulator to tune cycling for different shell weights, and the Picatinny rail system runs full length on top and underneath for whatever accessories your sanity allows. The adjustable stock collapses for storage. Overall length with the stock extended is approximately 40 inches. Barrel is 18.5 inches, and weight with an empty 5-round magazine is around 8 pounds. The Origin 12 has appeared in more internet videos of people completely losing their composure than possibly any other shotgun in the last decade. People who buy one do not sell it. They buy more magazines. Then they buy a bigger safe to store the magazines. Then they buy another shotgun because their taste has been permanently ruined for anything normal. That is the Origin 12 experience, and it is glorious. I want to be straight with you. Number 1 makes the Origin 12 look like a beginner gun. I am not exaggerating. Here we go. Number 1, Benelli M2. Number 1, we need to have a real conversation about the Benelli M2. The M2 operates on Benelli's proprietary inertia-driven system. No gas ports, no pistons, no gas tubes, no extra parts to clean or fail. The force of the shell firing drives the bolt rearward against a heavy spring, which then drives it forward to chamber the next round. Fewer moving parts than any gas-operated competitor, which means fewer things to break, fewer things to clean, and a cycling speed that is almost incomprehensible. Competitive shooters in 3-gun competition have clocked the M2 cycling as fast as the trigger can be physically pulled, limited only by human reaction time, not mechanical ability. Caliber is 12 gauge, handling 2 3/4 inch and 3-inch shells interchangeably. Barrel lengths range from 21 to 28 inches in field configurations and 18.5 inches in tactical trim. Weight is approximately 6 pounds 15 ounces in most builds, making it one of the lightest semi-automatic 12-gauge shotguns available anywhere on Earth. Magazine capacity is 3+1 standard, extended to 5+1 with the optional tube extension. The Comfortech recoil reduction system, built directly into the stock with gel inserts and a composite structure designed to absorb and redirect recoil forces, cuts felt recoil by up to 48% compared to a rigid stock of equivalent weight. You will fire 3-inch magnum loads all day and feel less fatigued than someone next to you shooting standard target loads through a rigid synthetic stock. That is not a claim. That is what the engineering produces. The M2 dominates Sporting Clay's leaderboards. It dominates 3-gun competition podiums. It has been the first choice of serious wing hunters from Argentina to Alaska for over 2 decades. And in 2026, after every technological advancement the shooting industry has thrown at the problem of the perfect semi-automatic shotgun, the Benelli M2 is still standing at the top. The AR-15 is a fantastic rifle, but the Benelli M2 does things inside 50 yards that no rifle can touch, and it does them reliably, beautifully, and fast enough to make you forget you ever thought a black rifle was the answer to every question. That is number 1. That is the Benelli M2. And that is the list. 7 shotguns in 2026 that will make your AR feel like it owes you an apology. Every single one of these guns deserves to be taken seriously. The comments are open. Tell me I am wrong. Tell me what should have been on this list. Tell me your first gun was a single shot 410 and somehow that made you better at everything. I want all of it. Before you go, do this one thing. If you learned something today, if one spec surprised you, if you disagreed with me loud enough that it made you feel alive, hit that subscribe button on Guns and Geeks right now. We do this every single week. Deep dives, honest specs, no paid opinions.